So where am I supposed to get a magical artifact from?
What exactly do you mean by magical artifact, and where can I get one?
That's the whole point of the task. Magical artifacts are extremely rare. The more powerful they are, the more difficult it is to find them.
And how powerful does it have to be?
You can't really say exactly. You show me an artifact and I will evaluate it. You can only be absolutely certain if you find an extraordinarily powerful object. Legions of mages have been hunting for such objects for generations, and once you finally get hold of such an artifact, then you don't let it go. There's even a story that the famous mage Balthazar the Brittle took his most powerful artifact with him when he died, so that no other mage could get their hands on it.
Took it with him when he died? How did he manage that?
No one really knows for sure, but that mirror over there has something to do with it. It belonged to Balthazar, and somehow he managed to take his artifact with him to the other side.
What kind of artifact was it?
What kind of artifact is it?
An amulet. You can see it in the old portraits, but nowadays no one really knows what it's capable of. It's extraordinarily powerful. That much is certain.
So powerful that I would be sure to pass the test were I to bring it.
You can bet your life on that.
Right, then I'll get it.
Good luck. That's a ghost mirror. Only ghosts can pass through it.
Is there a simple way to become a ghost?
You have to die. If you're interested in this subject, then you should stop by the Swamp of the Dead. There's someone living there who I'm sure can help you.
The Swamp of the Dead? Yes. It's here on my map.
Okay, I'm beginning to see why I need to die. Alright, so, I'm supposed to cast a spell. How does that work?
I can already do magic. I made a bunch of sparks with my wand.
Oh, please, that's not magic. No, you have to perform a real spell. Make something disappear. Or transform something like that. The best novices traditionally turn someone into a sheep.
Into a sheep? Why a sheep?
The sheep is the mascot of our order. They're soft, they're warm. Have you got a problem with sheep?
No. I just don't know how to go about something like that.
Of course you don't. It takes years of practice.
Years of practice? I don't have years. I need that diploma straight away.
Even simple spells, levitation or the like, need lots of practice. That's assuming there's even enough magic in you.
I have to find a spell I can learn today.
There isn't any such thing, at least not here. I'll teach you your first spells in the next few months. For anything else, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go study.
I have to study some more. Goodbye, Mr. Teacher.
Goodbye, little pupil.
Alright, well, he said there was ingredients around here, and recipes here, so let's check that out.
Recipe book, theory of magic defense, advanced rune translation. Here it is. Potions and elixirs.
Perfect.
It's a folder with lots of loose sheets. Most are handwritten recipes, but some are also cut from magazines. This doesn't look too bad. The power of elixir. Step-by-step instructions for beginners. Power elixirs grant superhuman strength and increased confidence. That's the one for me.
Alright. We've
Here's the
got
list of
ourselves
ingredients
a potion.
and a step-by-step guide on how to mix the potion.
I like how the bottle is a torso. That's amusing. So we need red devil's armpits, ghost mushrooms, stag beetle antler powder, peppermint, moldy, I guess that's moldy slime extract, bone worms, asthmatic trans fat maggots, okay, and a crystal vial. Strengthening power elixir. Grants superhuman strength and increases confidence. Alright.
I'd better see about getting the ingredients first.
So I've already got some moldy slime.
Here's
Hold
the
on.
list of ingredients. I'd better see. Here's the list of ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to mix the potion. I'd better see about getting the ingredients first.
Can I look at it again? Oh, there we go. Moldy slime extract. So I've only got moldy slime at the moment. What else is over here?
Some of the containers have little labels, while some don't. Hopefully I'll be able to find most of the ingredients I need here. Otherwise I'll have to look elsewhere.
Ah, here's a vial.
I'm only brewing one potion, so I'll take just one vial.
Now I wonder, does it get marked off on here? Why, yes, it does. So definitely the moldy slime I've got is not what I need. What else do we got here? Small casket.
There's no label on this box. Ah! It's full of fat white grubs. They must be asthmatic trans fat maggots. I'll take them with me.
Alright. Let's see what else is on this little shelf here. A press.
A wooden press. It can be used to press fruits and such to get juice or extracts.
Extracts. Let's try the moldy slime.
I just put the fresh moldy slime in the press. Ugh.
Alright.
Ugh. Tasty. Moldy slime extract.
Awesome. Let's see. Clay pots.
Peppermint. Hey, I need that for my potion.
Perfect.
Could be fresher. It'll have to do.
Alright, what else do we have around here? That seems like that's it. Oh,
A stone mortar and pestle. The mortar can be used to grind up potion ingredients.
that might be helpful, but not just now.
A large brass pot. The metal on the inside is covered with a thick black coating. It probably hasn't been cleaned for a long time.
It'll do.
There's some water simmering in the pot. I could get on with brewing my potion if I had all the ingredients.
Alright.
There's some water.
Is there anything else about this?
A stone mortar and pestle.
Nope. Alright, let's see. What else do we have around here? Anything new? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's get out. Uh-oh.
You summoned me, Mother?
A book. Directions to the artifact are in an old book, and it is lost. That damn elf must have it. Not to mention a ring. A ring has been sent to the Archmage.
Curses! Who has it?
Just a name. My spies tell me that he is already in the town, but he has not yet been admitted to see the Archmage.
We must stop him!
Yes, before the old man becomes aware of anything.
I think I have an idea. The gnome will never reach the Archmage. But, Mother, I'll need your help.
Interesting. Alright, let's see here. Maybe the rat can help me find some ingredients while I'm in town. How's it going?
I found the pattern and the wand. Thank you very much.
My pleasure, Wilbur. Let me know if you need anything else.
Perhaps you could get something for
Could
me.
you rats look for something in the sewers for me?
Sure. What do you need?
I need to brew a potion and I'm missing a few ingredients.
One of my tests for my final exam requires me to brew a potion.
Say no more. You're missing some ingredients?
You got it?
These ingredients for potions really are ridiculous. I always wonder, how did someone come up with the idea of mixing dragon snot with the hair from the backside of a raccoon in a potion? Really? How? What do you need then?
Here, see for yourself.
I'm afraid I can't help you with most of that. But this here, stag beetle antlers. Uncle Juan has some of those hanging on his wall. I'll ask him if he will give us a couple.
Could you get me those 2 ingredients? That would really be a huge help.
Not a problem for the King of Thieves. I'll hang the flag in front of the entrance again as soon as we have anything.
Very nice. I've got to perform a spell. Could you help me with that in any way?
Could you help me learn a spell for my final exam?
I'm afraid that none of us is a mage.
Then I'll have to think of something else.
Have you got a magical artifact lying around anywhere?
I need a powerful magical artifact. Can you get me something like that?
Unfortunately, that is beyond our capabilities. Such artifacts are very, very rare, and as far as I know, and I would know, there are no more in this town. Apart from the Archmage's artifacts, of course.
And now for something completely different. Take care, Mr. King.
Take care, my friend.
Well, I'm probably not getting in to get the Archmage's artifacts until I'm actually a mage, so that doesn't really help me out. Alright, so we gotta learn about death from that swampy area. Guessing that's this. Aha. What do we got going on here?
A rather large and ugly stone head. It has only been roughly carved, a truly primitive work.
Sure seem to see a lot of these stone heads around. What's going on with this lantern?
Strange. Why is there a lit lamppost here in the middle of the swamp so far away from the town? Lampposts in the middle of nowhere are seldom a good sign, whether they're in a snowy forest or a swamp.
That sounds reasonable enough. Hello, tree. You look kind of creepy. You gonna talk or
The
something?
tree looks anything but healthy. Its bark is covered in strange mushrooms, and it seems to be slowly sinking into the swamp.
What's this? Plant by the tree.
There's a plant growing on that tree. Hey, those are red devil's armpits.
Ooh. Let's get it.
I have them.
Alright. Well, what else is going on around here? Surprised that thing didn't eat me or something. Skeleton, eh?
I wonder what kind of animal that was. And more importantly, are there any still alive around here?
Hopefully not.
We'll see. Really rotten. Aha! Bone worms have been at work here. They go through bone like a woodworm through a tree. Now I have the worms for my potion.
Well, as long as they don't go through flesh, we should be okay. A ship in the middle of a swamp. Interesting.
I wonder how it got here. Maybe in a flood?
Yeah, I don't know.
The carvings look unbelievably intricate. Someone must have worked very long.
Perhaps it's some kind of ghost ship. I haven't the faintest. Anything else around here? Before I go inside this ship. Oop. No, I think that's it. Okay. Random skeleton person. Let's see what we got around here. The Book of the Dead.
An old book. It's empty. An old book.
Alright then. A heavy piece of rope. Nice.
I think I can pull out a few threads. Yep, that's a nice thin rope.
Perfect. What else do we got around here? Ah, a top
An old
hat.
hat that's seen better days. It no longer shines and the moths have been at it. An old hat.
No, can't reach it apparently. So, we'll leave that alone. Surprised this skeleton thing isn't coming after me.
A large stove with a nice fire. At least it sheds a little light and warmth. A large stove.
Well, that seems to be about it. I like how his bed says RIP on it. Oop, wait a minute. What do we have here?
Shimmering blue mushrooms with green speckles. Those could be the ghost mushrooms I need for my potion.
Alright, let's take some. Awesome. Let's see what we got here. Got everything except for the stag beetle antler powder. Sweet. So we're gonna be done if the thief comes through for us. Let's check you out.
Whoa, a human skeleton. Maybe the poor soul was part of the ship's crew.
Yeah, he seems to be alive still, Wilbur. Ish, anyway.
I can't see anything all that interesting. The skeleton looks kind of old and smells a little, but otherwise...
I don't smell.
You almost scared me to death.
I don't doubt it, sadly.
Who are you?
I'm Death.
Oh. Pleased to meet you. I'm Wilbur.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Death. My name's Wilbur Weathervin.
Not Mr. Death. I am Death.
You're famous. Why are you so down?
Bah, what is death in this world? Nothing. This is a damn point-and-click adventure. No one dies. In any other reasonable role-playing game, you have to kill 100 rats to reach the second level. Now that's a real game.
Wow. Well, you know, some role-playing games, or point-and-click games, I should say, did have death in them. Especially the older ones. They had lots of death in them. Anyway, whatever. So you say that no one can die. That's, terrible?
And is it a bad thing if nobody can die?
It is for me. I'm unemployed. I'm not qualified to do anything else. It was my life.
Why is it dark here and light in the town?
You know, I've noticed it's nighttime here in the swamp, but it's daytime in the town. Why's that?
I don't know. Probably magic.
Ah.
We've got a ghost mirror at the magician's school. Do you know anything about it?
Do you know the ghost mirror in the mage school?
Certainly. It used to belong to old Balthazar.
Ah, you know
Master
Balthazar.
Marcus says it leads to the land of the dead.
Yes, it does. But only ghosts can walk through the mirror.
Isn't there some other way?
Why should there be? It's a ghost mirror. No living being would be interested in walking through the mirror, believe me.
I might. Is there life after
Isn't
death?
death not the end, but just the beginning of something new?
I'm sorry. Are you trying to be intellectual?
Come on, it is one of life's fundamental questions.
I've never been interested in what comes after me. I just look ahead. You should, too.
Perhaps. But, your death, can't you just go on and deliver someone over to the other side?
But you're death. Who's to stop you from killing people?
It's not that simple. I'm in middle management. I don't make any decisions. I just carry them out.
Which means...
It's the boss who decides when someone's time is up, not me. It's all written down in that book there, the Book of the Dead. Name and time of death of everything living in this world. But as you can see, there's nothing written in it. No murder, no accident, no suicide. No one has ever died here, and no one ever will die here. What am I doing here?
I've gotta die, or much more, I have to become a ghost.
Could you turn me into a ghost?
Ghosts are dead people who still have something they need to sort out in this world. You're still alive, and no one is allowed to die in this game. Do you see the problem?
Perhaps?
So that means I can't avail myself of your services until you receive the assignment via the Book of the Dead.
Correct. The assignment is then executed immediately. No right of withdrawal, no vouchers. I see you've understood how this whole business works.
More or less. Couldn't you just write down a few names in the
If
book?
you were to write a couple of names in the Book of the Dead, well, then you could go out and kill them, couldn't you?
And get into trouble with the auditors. No thanks.
Someone audits the Book of the Dead. What do they do?
They check the should and haves. Have I killed exactly the number of people I should have?